Ina. We had a good workshop today about early memories imprinted in our bodies, and I would like to thank you for this time and ask you a few questions that we could present to other people. I would like to ask you, what would you say to people who ask also a question to me?
Why should I do this?
Why should I do this therapy work? And they are afraid, some of people are afraid that when they start psychotherapy and the work that we do, that they will open some difficult topics, that they will maybe touch some wounds that they experienced in the past, and that they will feel, at least for some time, much worse than they do now, instead of getting better, or before they get better at some point. What would you say to people who are afraid of that?
Yeah, this fear we all have, that when we open, that at first we come closer to our problems, to our depths, to our emotions. Because everything what we haven't expressed, what we haven't brought out, is inside of us. And sure, happiness we express. We like to express love and happiness and pleasure, but not when we are angry or when we have fear and sadness, or we say problematic feelings. So when we open, that is the first that is coming up. You go inside, because you look not outside, you go inside, and this will come up, what you have inside. So to understand this step of looking inside, going inside, move the energy that is stuck, that can make you very stuck and ill, to move this energy that is holding back because you have fear to express it, that is a very important step, to move it, because then you can release it. If you don't move, it will not go out. It's like you have sleepy legs, in the moment you move, you feel, oh, I get stuck in the legs, and life is going again back, and then you have pain. But after this, you can move much better. Yeah. So when you go this first step, you confront what it is inside, but then we go deeper. That is not the stopping point. That is very important to understand. So we go deeper, we get a release, a change of energy, and we come to our essence. The energy that is deep inside of us, and this energy wants to come. So like we are surrounded with ice. Ice, I mean, these feelings we couldn't express, or we had fear to express. It melts, and then the flower could come. The inside could come.
So in a way, people are right that they are afraid
Yes.
a bit.
Yes.
But on the other hand, this is like the promise that when you go through this difficult part, you can blossom more.
Yeah. That's the point. Yeah. We call it, it's like you go through doors. Yeah. And with this you open all the things you had covered or closed or forgot, which are all belong to you. Yeah. And that brings joy back, energy back, because it is frozen. And then it flows again, and you feel it immediately. Yeah.
And another thing I wanted to ask you is that...
Wait a moment, because a therapist is a helper to go through. Yeah. So this is one of a big task of a therapist, really to tell them, I went through this, I know it, so go with me, trust me, to do this first step. Yeah? That is not the end. Yeah, that you feel bad or sad or nervous. Yeah, this is not the end. We think this is the end, and then we stop. Yeah.
Or I think that the fear is that it is like too difficult step. You know, that this step is too difficult, so it's better sometime to live an average on an average level than to go through this difficult step. I think this is the worry of many people.
Yeah, we have a lot of thoughts about this.
Mm-hmm.
Why not to go deeper? The thoughts are the ways how we control it or hold us back. This is different. But the main thing is we have fear really to be ourselves, to be rejected, not wanted. And this fear we need to go through is like a door. Behind this fear there is this big capacity. Yeah, to love, to have joy, to be honest, to be with a deeper connection to us, whatever wants to come through us in the world. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you also about core energetic as a therapy, because it's the techniques that we use in core energetics are quite similar, I would say, to bioenergetic techniques, which are quite well known to many people in Poland because of books that were published, written by Lowen. So I wanted to ask you, what is the most essential difference between core energetics and bioenergetic work, which is like better known here?
Okay, so what we need to know is that they have the same roots. They were coming from Wilhelm Reich. So John, our teacher, John Pirakus, who creates core energetic, at first was connected with Alexander Lowen. They were friends. They were doctors of medicine. They wanted to find solution before a person becomes ill, so they created they were students from Wilhelm Reich, and he was very interested in finding the pulsation of the cells. He was very interested to find how can this pulsation stay without the contraction, stay in that movement to become healthy, because we are biologic systems. So they went together, they created at first a bioenergetic, and then John found that was not enough for him. He felt that is too much on the medical body, the medical view of looking to a person, and said, we are much more. We have not only energy and life energy, we have also our wishes, thoughts, what we call our spirit, the consciousness, much more than only the brain. Yeah. So with this spirit level, he said, we need to integrate this. Lowen was not open for this in the younger time, so we make an interview. Wait a moment. So they separate, and John was looking for that, the concept of the consciousness that is that spiritual being, which is deep inside of us, that wants to bring the essence of the being in the world. Yeah. So this is like the light that is in us, and we all feel it. Yeah. We have this deep, deep longing. This is one of the points which we can feel in our heart. Yeah, we have a longing. Some have the longing to express it with music, or to express it with a touch, or to express more freedom. You know, yeah. This is our spiritual level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like the technique, I understand, is just one part of it which is not the most important, the techniques we use, yes? Because we want to get to reach beyond the body, beyond the techniques. We want to reach the soul, really, yes? And
yes, yes. To go on that very, very deep level where we feel this is why I'm here. Yeah, this is how I want to be in life. So we are creators. Yeah, and when we feel this, that we create ourselves what we really want inside, we feel a deep release, and it looks like that's this soul dimension, I call it, you know, this light that is deep in us, that brings us on a deeper level of humanity. Yeah, and we call it, this is our essence. Yeah. Wow.
Thank you, Ina.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.